Down here in the catacombs today, basement of this 200-year-old house, and we're going to be working on beefing up some of the floor joists and beams in here. I guess ideally we'd probably just go ahead and replace everything in this section. What happened was over the years, the road in front of the house changed and was built up, and the drainage for the stream behind the house here changed and allowed the water levels to rise up higher than historically, when the house was originally built, what it would have been. So there was a drain in the corner of the basement that would allow water to flow out of the basement, and after all of that had changed, it allowed water to flow into the basement, and nobody really did anything about it for years. So I've raised the floor of the basement up, and it's just a dirt gravel floor basement, and I've put a good sump pump in, a good sump pit, so kind of dealt with the water some for now, but as you can see, it's just a rock wall basement, so water comes in, that's just the way it is. But anyway, what we've got to do here is work on dealing with some of the rot that happened because of, you can see the bottom of this is just, I'm not sure if that's the frame. So this one in particular is really bad. Probably just ripped, this whole, well, it's pretty spongy. The top portion of them is not too bad, but the bottom is definitely pretty bad. There was just 6 inches of water sitting in this basement for who knows how long, probably 50 years. So we're going to we'll sister in on this main 8x8 here on either side. We're going to put 10x10s in, and we'll put we're going to put 2x10s in, and we'll put 2x8s in for the floor joists here. And as I said, the top of them still pretty good. It's probably overbuilt for the span. It's only like a 4 or 5 foot span, probably 5 feet. So I think that'll be fine. This main beam here should probably be replaced at some point, and we'll be lifting a corner that this actually supports. So that might allow us easier access to replace it. But for now, I just want to get it supported a little bit better, and we'll go from there. So that's what we'll be working on. And probably have to do something with these pipes, these water pipes. May be able to lower them out of the way a bit. They're barely held up here anyway, as you can see, but we'll figure that out. It's an old house is full of these square nails. inside of that one. So I've got this scrap piece here, and we'll just put that up in there to mark where I'll cut with the reciprocating saw. We'll cut it a little bit bigger because this, at least the bottom portion of this, won't be doing much of the work anymore. Tough to see that. I almost should have got a colored. Almost should have got a colored pencil. There's some big spikes in this one I'll have to remove. The bottom of this really, it's just rotten on the bottom here. Alright, I've got to try to get these spikes out. Hopefully, I don't know how long they are. We'll see. Man. I don't even know what this one's for. It's not doing anything. I'd like, ideally, to get them out without breaking them. I wonder if this, now. Oh, man. Okay. There's most of one. Very nasty. Okay. It's better lighting here. There we go. Okay, this one's gonna be tough. Oh shit, I think it broke. Maybe not. Yeah, it broke. That's okay. It's actually behind, wow, look at that. Let's see. Just sheared off. Doesn't even look like steel anymore. It's like, or metal. It's just like, almost looks like stone. All right. Well, it is behind. No, it's, Well, we'll see what happens. We'll give it hell. I don't need the headlamp. Do some safety glasses. Oh, be careful not to cut my gas line off. I've got this absurdly large blade, so probably will. Oh, okay. Let's see. Make it a little bit wider than we need. good thing about this crappy Harbor Freight tool is the handle rotates, which I guess is useful. Alright, let's see. Man, that's bad. Well, the top part is in good shape still, so that's good. Okay. There's another spike in here, or squirt nail, or whatever. See if we can get it with the channel locks. Okay. Well, that's probably much wider than it needs to be, but honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I want to take a little bit more, clean this up a little bit more. That's good. I'm happy with that.
we'll definitely have to resupport how this post is up here, but yeah, it's good solid wood up in there. So once you get past about 1.5 inches, it's pretty good. All right. Yeah, that was a bit big, but whatever. Okay. Let's see. Like this. Nope. Oh, I guess I can flip the blade.
Always flips the blade with it plugged in. Don't. Okay. Let's see. All right, looks good. Damn, that's bad. Okay, that might hold. Alright. We're going to say 151 inches and 7/8. 151 7/8. 151 7/8. Alright. Okay. 151 7/8.
All right, now I'll measure out where I'm gonna notch the 2x10 for each one of these. So, and I'm gonna make them generous because they're not going to be supporting these timbers. I'm going to be sistering in more 2x8s next to these, so it's not critical that it supports them. But anyway, we do 27 1/8 to 31 1/4. 27 1/8 to 31 1/4. Let's see, 27 1/8, 31 1/4. Double check that. Eight, 31 1/4. Okay. And 59, 63 1/4. 59, 63 1/4. $59, 63 1/4. 59, 63 1/4. Okay. And then we've got 91 1/4, 95 1/4, 91 1/4, 5 1/4. $91 1/4, 95 1/4. Let's see what happens if I lower this pipe. It'll sit on top of the other pipe. Yeah. Okay. Not much holding these up. Okay, that's held up. Those needed to be redone anyway. All right. Hopefully that gives me enough room. It's going to be tough. It's definitely going to be tough. We'll see. We may have to make some more adjustments. But we'll get it down here and figure it out. All right. I'll make this top.
left. Right, okay. $27.18. 27.18. That's very good. 31 1/4. $59. $63 1/4. $91 1/4. 91 1/4. 95 1/4. 123 1/8. 127.5. Okay. All right, I'll give myself 4 inches on each of these. I left the reciprocating saw in the basement, so we'll see if the oscillating tool here will cut it. Stick a new blade on it. Probably want some ear protection because this crappy Harbor Freight tool is loud.
Okay, let's see. Let's find my left right here. Okay, right side, of course. Here. Oh, just enough room. Okay, let's see. To get it over all these pipes. So that's going to be the tough part. Without breaking anything, hopefully. Great, we cannot break stuff. Rested on the rocks there. I think that's going to work. I just realized I don't have anything to fasten it. Oh, I guess I broke my mount for the heat pump lines, but that's fine. I think that'll stay right there for a minute. So I'm going to get a drill and some screws. Okay, got my little impact driver. Put that on my belt here. And let's see if I can get this. Oh, shoot. Okay, I still have one more spot to get around here. Let's see if I can adjust the camera. So I still have to get around the, right there, the gas line that comes in. So let's see if we can do that without filling the house with gas, I guess. Oh, that's going to be tricky. Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be possible. Let's see. Oh, it's going to be tough. I don't know if I can get it up high enough on the other side. Jeez, I only grabbed 2-inch screws. I don't know what I was thinking. That'll be enough to tack it up, but I need some something longer. Or, yeah, okay. I was afraid of that. Fortunately, the block is rotten, so. All right. Might take a little convincing with a hammer, but all right. That's a pretty good. That's resting on there and there. Okay. All right. I'm gonna go get the correct. Get some 3-inch screws. All right. Got a little something to convince it here. Let's see. I can do this without smashing it down. Okay. Gotta get the other end over more. Alright, so 4x4 here. Oops. And ooh, I should have left some room to get a piece of steel in there. Well, I don't have quite enough. That's alright. We'll see what happens. Alright. Let's see if we can get this to go up at all. Don't need very much. That's actually compressing the pad here. So. Okay, definitely got some lift on it. Oh, not trying to lift the house here. I'm just trying to straighten it out a little bit. Okay, so that ends on. All right, we'll fire some screws into this end. Yeah, I should really, I'll pick up some timber locks. I mean, I just have decking screws. Just hold it in place for now. All right. This really needs to be reset. Okay,
that didn't help me much on the other end. Alright, I do need to get some shims under here. Maybe just a pressure treated piece of ply. Alright, I'll go grab something. Alright, I found some pressure treated boards here. I don't even know if this is gonna fit. I bet I can. Boy, I don't know. Let's see if I can slam it in there. Oops. Let's see what we can do. Man, that's not great, but all right. Let's all this. Should grab a level, but we'll call that good for now. That's gonna need some more attention at some point. Okay, well, I'll have to reset that post at some point. But for now, it's carrying some weight again. All right. Let's see, so I'm gonna get up under this other end here. This is probably too long. That should work. All right. This is kind of sketchy. But let's see if I can do this without knocking myself out. This is at an angle, but I'm not trying to lift the house. I'm just trying to put some pressure on the board so it'll pop up into place here. Hopefully we can accomplish that without busting my knees or my head. Jack starting to slip. Oh, we're pretty close. Okay. Almost. All right. I almost had that. I probably should have just stopped a little sooner. All right. Try again here. Sketchy stuff here. Alright. Let's see. Try again.
Had it the first time. Now it's lost its position here. Let's see. Well, let me see if I can make this marginally less sketchy. Marginally, maybe. Okay. That's good and sketchy. Let's see if I can... I'm gonna get the drill so I can fire screw right up in there. Oops. Man, I really need let's see. It needs a little bit more. This is pretty good. Oops. Going through the top there. Oops. That's it. Okay. Didn't do anything. All right. Well, that's something in it. Poke my eye out here. Boy. Let's see. Ugh. Okay. Just get... Okay. This is not ideal. See, that's... Okay, this side. Man, if I could just get a tiny bit more out of it. That's it. Right here for now, so I can get some timber locks under that. There. I think that'll stay. All right. Cool. Well, that's in place, and we'll get some timber locks in there. I don't want to use nails because I'd like to be able to disconnect it from the beam should I replace the beam, which probably should. I don't know if I will or not, but I should. So I could remove the fasteners and then put some supports down. Hold things in place on either side. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. The other side goes out further, like another 6 feet, because the house is skinny here and then it gets wider out in front of us here. Yeah, I'll add some joists in. Probably need to do some work to this at some point, reset this pier. But yeah, I'm happy with that so far. It's a lot of work getting stuff done down in here. But yeah, we'll get these joists in and this section will be done. So it's good. Alright, so we're going on a bit of a side mission up to the well, which is actually higher than the house. It's a spring-fed well. That's probably like
probably as old as the house, probably almost 200 years old. So we're gonna go up there and do some work up there. So I've got to dig this out because I put a light bulb down in there, and I've unplugged it since then. It hasn't been necessary, but the light bulb was to keep the pipe from freezing. But I also have a heat gun down there for when it actually froze. I think I left it hanging in there. So those things are probably submerged in our water, which isn't great. So I'm gonna shovel the hatch off here and jump down in there. Or well, lean in there. Hopefully not fall in there. This way more. So it's very much submerged. My light bulb and my heat gun, I guess, too. Oh, let's see. Get my flashlight here. So, oh man, that's really nice. Really nice clear water. Very fortunate for that. It's definitely spring water. Oh, the light bulb's floating. So is the heat gun. That was just barely in the water. It's kind of cool. You can see the bottom right now. It's so clear. Dropped the tape measure in there at one point. Looks like there's some old wood down there too. That's not great. I should probably, in the summertime, I should probably climb down there. The water level's much lower and clean out the bottom. Anyway, for now we're just getting this light out and the heat gun. So, I'll do that. Okay, I guess the heat gun's the easiest. Okay, my little Wagner heat gun recovered. I'm sure it's still fine once it dries out.
I'm actually going to leave this in the well. Just hang it up in here. Well, that's all we can do for now. Alright. Let's see. Try to remember what I got to do this with. I think 2 12-footers. Yes, so. Yeah, okay. So 66 3/8, 2 of those. 66 3/8. That's 6 1/4. And take this one. 66 3/8. 66 1/4. hair longer. Oh, but I need to. I have hangers I'll be using, so that'll take up some space. Okay. Okay, I'm going to mark out my hangers. Hopefully I can slide it down into the hangers. These are actually, they're sold as 2x6 or 2x8 hangers. These are 2x8s that I'm using. So they're the shorter size for 2x6, but they're supposed to be okay for both. So what I figured though, with it being shorter, I can slide hopefully this down over the top of it. All right. Okay, so now that's making contact with the subfloor. I think these are a little bit longer than what I want. Let's see if I can even make them work. Works. Alright, so I'll do the same thing, mark it out. Let's see. Guess I'll put it on this side. Alright.
goes. Well, actually, this one's pretty good. Just rub it a little bit. So. So I realized I never did kind of a closeout on the work down here. And actually I'm editing this video, it's like a year later, honestly. I just been working on a lot of projects and never had time to actually edit the video, and it's like that's a lot of the work, honestly. But anyway, just a quick update on sort of what I ended up with. Ended up getting, all this in. Ended up, putting lags through everything, timber locks, and actually also ended up putting a new post in here. It was a piece of a post that was actually in my barn, and it's not pressure treated, but I put the pressure treated 2x8 or whatever on the bottom there. I think that'll kind of prevent the water from wicking up into it. We've actually had the basement flood a few times when we lost power and got some pretty bad storms that we've had here recently. So I've had some kind of more rot damage in here. And we have a backup generator now, so that shouldn't happen again in the future. But it's kind of unfortunate. And so that's why the post almost blew out, actually. So, and the beam up above there, there's some rot there. The top part of it's probably still hanging on, but that needs to get replaced. But this stuff's still holding up pretty good. The only thing is a little bit of mold growth from the flooding on the bottom of this one here. So I don't know if I want to treat that with something or paint it. I probably should do something. Honestly, probably everything under here should be pressure treated. But this stuff's doing just fine. So yeah, anyway, that's where, where I'm at with that. I'm not filming this because it's kind of, I don't know. I don't feel great about this install, but this is what I'm working on right now, is on-demand propane hot water heater. So I've got it venting out there, and still got to do the water lines and the gas. I don't love, it's kind of just hanging out down here, but there's not a lot of options. I've only got 2 places I can vent it. There was a window that used to be there, and then one on the other side over there, but that is right next to where the propane tank is, so it can't go there. You can't have anything that could have a spark near the propane tank, so you can see the line of propane is coming in right there. That's about where the tank is outside. So yeah, anyway, that's where we're at. And I ended up, probably the next video will be right after I did this work in here with the joist. Ended up doing a little work here. I can probably peek over. So this will be the next video, but we're in the future. So yeah, ended up putting, kind of see there's a beam I put in there, and I also put a little bit of a post in. But yeah, I put some cement, pucks and some posts and that beam, there was a little bit of bounce in the floor over there. So, and this was kind of a pain had to crawl in there. Yeah, so next project is I'm doing the water heater, and I think I'm actually going to redo all of the water supply down here, just because it's all copper that's been kind of patched and is kind of fallen down, and I don't know. I just like to have PEX because if it does freeze for some reason, that won't be too big of an issue with PEX. So anyway, I'm gonna crawl out of here and get everything together to get this water heater situated. So yeah, that's where we're at.